Hello everybody, this is Steve DeLaviaga, Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing for the Western Operations United States. Excited to be talking to you today. A couple things. One, I've now visited almost 50 operations. I've seen 9 of our 10 states. Some things I've seen that are common. Number one, we do have a lack of inventory in most of our places. So we've got to figure out ways of how to help our realtors create our own inventory. REO is not coming back. We're not going to be having more REO in our world. So we've got to now go out and get back to marketing the consumer. Get that consumer to understand, in lots of cases, they're gaining equity in their property. Places like Arizona, Nevada, Northern California, they're up between 15 and 32% year to date in equity, which is a great story. We've got to get our realtors to get back to marketing to our consumers, letting them know what their homes are worth. Okay, because those who list last as realtors. So we want to be helping those folks list so we can generate more transactions, more relationships through that network. Secondly, we are seeing short sales growing all across the western United States. In some places like Washington, Oregon, they're a little bit newer, Colorado, but they're going to continue to grow. Every major bank and servicer partner that I speak with on a quarterly basis is still staffing more and focusing more on getting their process better acclimated to handle more short sales in the coming 2013 and 2014. So, 3 things we have to remember. Number one, in short sales, it's the short sales you do not take as a realtor that make you money. So you can't take every short sale. Not every short sale is a good candidate. The consumer might not have their ducks in a row. They might not be committed to maintaining the property. And they have to be committed to going through the process, which is in lots of cases 90 to 180 days to get their property closed and going through the system. So make sure, one, you know what you're going to take that makes sense. B of A, Wells Fargo, Citi, Chase, and U.S. Bank are 5 great servicers that work very hard, 5 great servicers, that work very hard to make sure that they actually try to liquidate their property in a time-sensitive way, giving the dignity and information back to the consumer so they can get out of this process without too much harm or headache. Secondly, you have to map to the bank's process. We've got to help our realtors get more knowledgeable, more informed, more engaged to map to the bank's process. If they do that, they're going to close more short sales. And third, but definitely not least, 52% of every short sale initiated in Equator is kicked out for lack of proper information. You have to put a full package together. If you can't gather that information, then it's going to be kicked out of Equator day 1, which makes it significantly longer for it to ever get initiated and in turn closed. So let's make sure we focus on that. Lastly, to our sales leaders, our sales managers, looking forward to seeing you guys at our leadership conference in November here in Arizona. But I want to make sure we're focusing on creating sales executives in your firm. We no longer have title rep. We're finding anybody that I hear say title rep in their operation $100 or a good bottle of wine, either one. We are now sales executives at that sales level. A sales executive is a business-to-business consultant who focuses on helping his or her client save money, save time, and generate additional opportunities they did not have before they met them. When you're doing those 3 things, you can become one of the top business partners in your county, your state, or your region. So let's make sure we're focusing on being a sales executive at that sales level. Saving time, saving money, generating new opportunities. A business-to-business partner is what we're striving to become. Thank you guys and look forward to our next update.